Yes, people, welcome, welcome. Arsenal Revolution TV. You already know what's going on. And today we got Nats. What you saying, Nats?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, just living life. Same old with the asthma and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, always linked to new players. Berta. Lego head and all of that. Like for me, let's get into it, man. I'm not even gonna waste any more of your time, brother. Like, let's just get into it.
I wanted to ask you, but just before we get into this part, we're going to be watching a clip of Martin Zubimendi, because we don't have the luxury. And I'm sure a lot of people that are going to watch this video don't have the luxury to watch Real Sociedad, every week or when we do get time, which is very unlikely. But yeah, um, what was your thoughts? What was your thoughts, Nats, when you saw that we've got 100 million to spend? And the whole idea of like, oh, we had a war chest, 350, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That was all bullshit. And really and truly, all we got is 100 million, and we need to sell a star player. Star player.
Yeah, well, to me, it's nothing that I didn't already know what was going to happen. I mean, we've been doing this shit for years. The only difference is now, on the surface anyway, we got like a competent sporting director. And because of how poor our wage bill has been, we need to get rid of a lot of players anyway. So whether it's 100 mil, whether it's 50 mil, 150 mil, 200, 300, 350, it doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. Like, truth of the matter is, we need to get players out before we can get anyone serious in. Hence why Jorginho's off the books. Hence why Tierney will be off the books. Party may or may not be off the books.
Mm.
There's talks of Zinchenko, because he's been playing in midfield more recently. So a little bit of food for thought there and all of that. So, yeah, like, does it upset me? Nah, not a chance. But am I surprised about it? No, to that as well. So yeah, I just want to see what moves we do from now till the start of next season. Do you know what I mean? I want to see what
Yeah.
Andrea Mafioso, bad boy Berta, mate, has got to say in it, because we know Arteta's going to waffle. We know he's under pressure for the first time in his whole career, probably in his whole fucking life. Like, we know that he's going to deflect. We know the players have been run into the ground. So it is serious. But at the same time, it's just like, we have a chance. We have that slight chance. And you know what that slight chance is, bro? It's Berta. Inshallah, Berta, we trust in it. That's what we're on. It's no more
Hopefully.
Bukayo Saka, inshallah. It's Berta, inshallah. That's where we're at now. That's literally where we're at, brother. Do you know what I mean? So we'll
No,
just
I
have to
hear
wait
that.
and see, man. We'll have to wait and
I
see.
hear that. Boyton here saying we have 200 mil to spend. Don't listen to any news. Soon as you let them convince you, we only have 100 mil is what they want. I'm guessing that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I don't know. 200 mil is not enough as well, to be honest. But I hear it. 200 mil is way better than 100. Listen, man, we have to wait and see. But today we're going to be talking about Zubimendi today. Is Zubimendi the ideal number 8 for Arteta or for the squad for Arsenal? That's something I'm waiting to see. We want to go through a clip I found of Martin Zubimendi, kind of like skills, goals, whatever. I want to go through them with you. Big up Luke in the chat as well, man. Big up Luca. But yeah, let's roll. Let's roll. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see all of it, bro.
All right.
Looks fun
All
on
right.
my end. Pause.
So he was born in 1999. DM. Other positions he can play as CM, deep lying playmaker. All right, cool. That's another one. So do we really need a deep lying playmaker? But okay, strength, positioning, decisions, stamina, anticipation. His weaknesses is crossing. Well, that's not going to work with Arteta, is it? Finishing, flair. Okay, fairs, fairs, fairs. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Where is it? Dribbling 6 out of 10, technique 8 out of 10, finishing 5 out of 10, long shots. Yeah. Let's get into this. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. We need to see this. The eye. The eyes don't lie, Chico. The eyes don't lie. Come on. Let's get into this. Okay. Okay. All
There
right.
was even
All
a
right.
bravery stat as well. Jesus, man.
All right. Here's Martin Zubimendi. Here he is. In it, there was a bravery stat. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was like, what the hell is this shit, man? Bravery as a
Just skip
stat.
it.
This is
Skip
why
it.
eye test is number one. They can
Facts.
call us nostalgia merchants, eye test stat sorry, not stats, aesthetic merchants.
Yeah.
Like, but when you put bravery as a stat, I'm sorry, you can't defend that. I don't care if you're a statistician or whatever. You can't defend that shit, man. Come
You
on.
can't. Man. You can't. That's just stupid. Bravery one is stupid. But yeah, man. Yeah.
And even if he was brave, we'll coach that shit out of him, bro. Trust me, because he's a coward. We know this, man.
Facts.
We know this.
Boyton is saying bravery is a real stat. Is it real? Nah, you're on a wind up, Boyton. You've been like this since yesterday. You've been like this since yesterday. But let's get into it. Okay. Okay, good goal. Good positioning. All right, cool. All right. Good finishing. Okay. Good movement. Little ball over the top. Okay. Okay, we can see. We can see some movement. He's got good movement, to be honest. He does have good movement. But it's side to side. That's what I'm seeing right now. Side to side. That's a bad pass, by the way. That's a bad
Even
pass.
in this 1 minute clip at the moment, I know it goes on for a bit longer, which is fine, but already, and I've seen him play before as well, here and there. I see him more as like a number 6, not a number 8. So if Arteta wants a number 8, my question is really, why is Zubimendi number 1 on the list as a number 8 when, for me, he'd be better as a number 6? Because for me, Declan Rice ain't a number 6. Like, technically, he ain't good enough to play number 6. I believe you said that before as well, Rashid.
Yeah.
Whereas, number 8 is better because he can do the box to box, but he's more defensive, innit? You know, and then he's got the dead ball specialist angle on that as well. Whereas with Zubimendi, it's just like it's basically like a not as good Xavi Alonso regen, innit? Literally, because you know, both from the same region, both came through the same ranks and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, good player, but it doesn't. Yeah, like it just doesn't scream to me that we need him so bad in our squad. Definitely not in our first team. But like, if he was a squad player and we were paying like 60 mil, I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough, innit? Fair enough. If we're getting rid of the likes of Zinchenko, Partey and all of that. But the Partey position is way more important. Like, remember, like start of last season, we let Onana go to Villa for 50 mil, innit? That was the Partey replacement. I know there are others in it, but that was number 1, isn't it? You could talk about Kefren Turan at Juve. We were in for Douglas Luiz at one point, also at Juve, but he was at Villa before that, as we know. So, and I know he's not like Partey role kind of. It's more like Tielemans, but still, like there were options there, innit?
Yeah,
like more suitable options for how we play and you know what we need.
I think Zubimendi's here to play a number 6. I don't think he's going to play the number 8.
Exactly.
I think Rice is going to be the number 8 next season, or Havertz. I think Havertz and Rice are going to be the number 8s for us for another season under this manager. Look, I don't see it. Like I told you, I don't even rate Rice there as a number 8, and I think he's one of the major problems why we can't open a low block or a mid block. I think he's one of the major problems, him and Odegaard. But yeah, man, a lot of people like Rice, and I understand why, but I just can't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? To play as a number 8, you need to be way more techie and way more techie. But from what we saw, it's really just side to side. Really, that's all I saw from that for this 1 minute. Just watching this 1 minute. That's all I
Yeah,
saw really.
just a far better El Nene on the ball, innit? Because El
Yeah,
Nene was doing side to side, playing simple passes, not messing about, and all of that shit. Whereas with a Rice, Rice is basically a centre back converted to like DM, innit? He's that, what Gilberto Silva was for us.
yeah.
Like wants to be a Patrick Vieira. He definitely looks up to him, but his idol is actually Yaya Toure. For anyone, especially in the chat that didn't know, I'm sure you knew Rashid. But either way, like he's a holding. So whether that's a 4, you call that a 4 or whatever else you want to call it in midfield, I don't see him as a 6, and I don't really see him that much as an 8. He's better in an 8 than a 6, but even then, as a box to
Do you
box,
think he's
there are
better
better
than that?
options.
Do you think he's better as an 8 than a 6?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, like just not just how we play, but what he's capable of. Because really and truly, we have a potential going forward set piece specialist in it. Do you know what I'm saying? We know he can cross the ball. We now know
Yeah.
he can take free kicks. He can take pens as well, because Erdegaard hasn't scored a free kick since Burnley. So it's a great option to have. But there are a number of players that can do the set piece thing, but are better equipped in areas that we need, like a number 10, and Alex Bayana, for example. Alex Garcia, I believe his name is. He went to Leverkusen from, I can't remember the team in La Liga, but he's Spanish either way. He's a midfielder, more of a number 6, but he's great with the set pieces as well. So that's a couple of options at least. Whereas with Rice, it's like, other than leadership and set pieces, like
That's
do you
about
see what
it.
I'm
You're
saying?
struggling. You're
Yeah.
struggling to find something else. Maybe the tackling. Maybe he's good at tackling. Really, is he?
Yeah.
He's a workhorse. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
defensively,
give him that.
leadership, set piece specialist, like, and that's it. And that's cool if you're like a Forest, for example, because they have a proper number 10 in
Yeah,
Morgan Gibbs White in it. And you can put
true.
a Rice and then someone else next to him in a pivot. Yeah.
Mm.
And then he can play that 4 holding. And then you could have like the 6 there, or maybe an 8 next to Declan Rice. And then you got that out and out number 10. If, as an example, in a 4-2-3-1 that they play.
But we don't have that. That's the problem, isn't it? Like we don't have an out and out number 10.
No,
that's what we're struggling.
Because Erdegaard's an 8. We all knew he was an 8.
True.
Like, yeah, man.
True. Big up Duke Dennis, bro. Big up Duke Dennis for the AMP, blood. Big up, man. Boy Ted is saying Zubimendi plays a lone 6. The Roke Rice can't play, allegedly. I'll be real, Boy 10, yeah? We've seen Rice multiple times as a lone 6. It's a tough role. It's a tough role. Anybody that played some kind of football, even in Sunday League, listen, playing as a number 6 by yourself is a tough role to do. I only saw like a handful of players that done that. Kante, who else probably could play a number 6 by himself? Yaya Toure, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely Yaya. Yeah. Because he was all round. Like he was basically like
he can do
everything. Like in baseball and like basketball and all of that. I used to watch more basketball, like NBA, a little bit of college ball. Like you have them all rounders in it. So usually, like the Kobe Bryant's in it, and Michael Jordan to a degree. Yeah. Like being 6'6" is like kind of standard height in basketball, especially at that level. But they can do the lot. They do the rebounds. They score the points. They can defend as well. Like they're kind of, they're not specialists in terms of they excel at one specific thing, but they're just unbelievably gifted, ballers all round. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is what a Yaya Toure was. Patrick Vieira, more defensive, but he could definitely do the going forward thing as well. But that's where Declan Rice falls apart, because he can't do what either Yaya or Patrick Vieira did. Now, he can do what Gilberto did, just not at that level, innit? Gilberto knew his role. He was great for us. Great player. Has
Not,
leadership
not on the
qualities as
level
well.
of what Vieira can give you. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and
100%.
Gilberto was good with pens as well. Do you know what I'm saying? The only difference is, like with Rice, is Rice has got the dead ball thing in it at the moment because we ain't
True.
got anyone else. Like Saka, maybe when he gets fit, but again, that's a Jesus.
That's
like,
another one. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Boyten is saying Zubimendi is made for the 4-3-3. He alone will make the left side more productive. We need to see, man. We really need to see. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be real with you, yeah. Zubimendi, we haven't seen him yet, but we're trying to have like a kind of like an insight on the player. Like we just want to see what he's capable of. But I'll be real, man. Zubimendi in a 4-4 or 4-3-3. I don't think he's gonna play on the 8. I think he's gonna be Partey's replacement. He's not gonna play on that left 8. Left 8 is for Havertz and Rice. Mark my words. Boyten, mark my words. Rice and Havertz. Remember that. Lucas saying, I think Rashid Zubi is better in 3. Yeah, I can't. By the way, I can't say that word. That word means something bad in our language. So yeah, man. Anyway, you'll understand it later. Anyway, let's watch a bit of. Okay. He's got a bit of a touch. Is it a bit slower right now? Okay, he's bugging right now. Apologies, people.
Yeah, okay. No worries. I can't do the share screen thing. Like my Mac will damn near collapse in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's quite intelligent, to be honest, isn't it? He's got good movement. He's intelligent. I mean, compared to the players that we have, fucking hell, Moreno, and do you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to get over Moreno to be a better player than him. But
my thing is though, like, why didn't we get Zubimendi instead of Moreno? That thing still blows my mind. Because if we paid 38 mil for Moreno, that goes to show to me is like, well, if we spent another 30 mil, 40 mil, we would have got Zubimendi then. Why wait another year, innit? We would have been better off not playing or not buying rather Moreno. And then, but I was like, oh yeah, but with the injuries, who's going to play up front? I said it, Calafiore. Or give Butler or Yadeji a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Is he really worse than Nketiah? Is he worse than Yaya Sanogo? Laposte? Do you know what I'm saying? The postman? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here, innit? Like, Zubimendi, yeah, he can do a job and he can do it well, but like, if
I told them that yesterday,
he would have bought him last season. Start last season.
Hell yeah.
Or start this season.
Yesterday, do you know what I told them, Nats? Yeah, I told them that Lokonga, our popular opinion, yeah, Lokonga is better than Moreno. I really believe that. I really believe.
Yeah. In midfield, in midfield,
of course.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Of course,
100%. Yeah.
Moreno is Xhaka all over again, man. But Boyten is saying, how did we go to Sociedad and come back with Moreno and not Zubimendi? Facts, bro. Facts. But apparently Zubimendi didn't want to leave that season. Apparently. But Boyten is saying, I would in it. Like, you heard that one as well. Like,
no, sorry, bro. Just very quickly before you go into that comment, I was laughing with I think it's Hussam, the Liverpool fan, where he was cussing Zubimendi. Whenever I think of Zubimendi, because obviously Liverpool wanted him at the start of this season.
You are not a man.
You're not a man. I hope Sociedad gets relegated to the 3rd division of Spanish football, innit? And all that with Elche.
you should change your chromosomes. I would understand if we got both Zubimendi and Moreno, because Zubimendi probably needs some Spanish lads around him. Oh, Spanish lads. Now he needs friends to make it feel like home, but we only got Moreno. He's already with Spanish lads. He's got Raya. Why does he need Moreno? He's got Raya. He can be friends with Raya. No?
Spanish core, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Spanish core now. Back once again.
Facts, bro. Facts. Zubimendi was supposed to be our first choice. But we're always late. And I think they're just forced to buy a midfielder now. They just went out there and buy Zubimendi because, let's be honest, Zubimendi's a name now in football. And it turned a lot of heads. Like, a lot of people, when they saw Zubimendi joining Arsenal, Arsenal fans are like, they got giddy about it. They're like, oh, wow, okay, now something's going to happen in the summer. Because remember, they recycled this. They did this in January. They put it out in January that we signed Zubimendi. That's why I wasn't really happy, because I kind of knew that we're gonna get Zubimendi. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, nothing's for sure, but it's nearly done. It's nearly done, man. Big up to AFC. Big up to AFC. Odegaard, Moreno, Zubimendi all finished sixth in the league with Real Sociedad. Facts, man. Facts. That's where we're gonna finish next season. That's where we're gonna finish. Trust me.
Yeah.
Lokonga is probably better than Moreno as a midfielder. Yeah, that's what I told them. That's what I told them. But he sent Lokonga out on loan, and he bought someone like Moreno. I swear to God, people, yeah, he was gonna play Moreno. He was gonna start Moreno this season. If Partey wasn't balling out, I swear to you, Natstar, the chat, he was gonna start Moreno in that midfield. It would have. He's so lucky. Liverpool, you're so lucky. You get what I'm trying to. He's so lucky. He's so lucky, bro. Oh my days! If he played Moreno in that midfield this season, you've seen it, Nats. You've seen it against PSG. We got ran through. Bonnie Blue, we got ran through, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody respect that midfield. Nobody. What's Raya's not from the ends.
No, he's on that. What is it? He's on that Hector Bellerin starter pack, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of Cockney. To be honest, Mopay has it as well. Neil Mopay has it to a degree, but like, I'm just being honest, innit? Like, I'm just saying.
Facts.
I'm not saying you have it. Obviously, you're like,
no.
You know the culture. You're here, innit? You get it, innit? Like, but with the others in it, like, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Moreno speaks good English and all of that. Like Zubimendi, like. I mean,
facts,
Arteta alone, bro. Like,
I just think it's just stupid. He can hang out with Raya. There was no need for Moreno. Moreno was so unnecessary. Now we've got Moreno. Just move into a striker, obviously. Make him the third choice striker, and sell Havertz and Gabriel Jesus.
Rip up Jesus' contract. I wouldn't wait till January, bro. For me personally, because he'll want to play in the World Cup next year, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? If I was Jesus and his agent, I'd be like, look, I want to recover. Do you know what I'm saying? From these knee, this horrible knee injury and all of that. Need surgery again.
Yeah.
Like, I want to give myself a fighting chance, and even half a season, because I believe the Brazilian league starts in January. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but like. Yeah. It doesn't start in the summer.
Yeah,
or
it's normal
summer.
time.
It doesn't start
it's
in
not
like August.
Flipped, innit?
Yeah. Because they're below the equator, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he can do that, but then we get 265k off the wage bill, innit? Like this is where we're at. We did not need Marino. We did not need Lego Head 2.0. Like, he was literally, even Gunn said it, fourth choice at Sociedad. Fourth choice. Fourth choice. Yeah.
Madness.
1 year left. Oh my days.
Was he 38 million? That was crazy. Oh my days.
Yeah, 130 grand a week when he was on what, 50 before that? I mean, man.
Unacceptable, guys. Unacceptable, guys. Big up views, man.
Yeah.
Big up views, man. Man, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it, man. We need to watch some of this, because after 15 minutes, I'm going to be live with Shane. Okay, a bit of strength. Good movement. Okay, so it's sideways. So everything's gone sideways. That's what I'm seeing. Everything's going sideways. Mandem, is that what you're seeing? Nats?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at it. It's just like, what is he doing that even an Erdegaard?
Ooh, that was a good one.
That
was a good
one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, more effective, more productive. But again, the safe option, because Arteta loves a safe playing midfielder, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's playing the safe option right now. And look at every ball he plays. Safe option, every ball he plays. But he's got good long balls, though, to be honest. He has got good long balls.
The passing is quality.
Who is he going to give the long balls to? There's nobody to give the long balls to. I mean, you could consider Martinelli for that. But you know, Martinelli's kind of like he's chained by Arteta. He's
Oh,
chained.
like
So
it's
I
mad.
don't know who he's gonna spray those ball to. But from what I see, from what I can see right now, all I can see is sideways, bro.
Mm,
I believe what the
mm,
man them that was saying. Like Matty and Lee was saying that everything's sideways, Zubimendi. So he's just a
mm.
better sideways player. That's all it is.
Yeah,
They're
and
just
he's not weak
upgrading.
like he's not weak like Pillowfoot as well. Do you know what I mean? So he
Yeah,
looks
but he's
after the
never gonna
ball.
play in number 10, is he?
Yeah, yeah,
Never
no,
gonna
no,
play
no,
in.
no, no, no. Of course not. But he's stronger than Odegaard. That's for damn sure. But yeah, like it's
Yeah,
for me. Like I'm not amazed even before seeing this from what I've already seen. Because don't forget, we saw him for what 60+ minutes in the Euro final. Because that went to extra
yeah,
time, didn't it?
yeah,
Did that go to extra time and then they
yeah.
won it? They
It did.
nicked it.
It did go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
so he played 70, 80 minutes in total. That's quite a long
yep.
time, especially in the final. And he did well. Don't get me wrong, he did well. But then again, who does he have around him? Obviously, Pedri was injured at that time. Obviously, Rodri he came on for like, but you know they had like was it Danny Almo in it? You know you got
Yeah, Danny
Azoya
Almo, bro.
out wide. You know
Blood.
you got Lamine Yamal. Like you got fucking Morata in it up front. Yeah, he's not the greatest forward, but
Morata
apart from
was offered to Arsenal. Also, Arsenal said no, by the way.
yeah, yeah,
Arsenal said no
exactly.
to Morata. And Danny Olmo, yeah, he's like the fourth choice midfielder at Barcelona, or like the third choice, or he's just competitive in that midfield. Just goes to show you how much levels to this game. Like there is midfielders out there. It's just that
Mm.
we can't buy. The way we buy players is just horrendous. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Big up to E Ross, man. Big up to E Ross. Cheeky. Big up. He got lots of forward passes. You haven't seen. No, I'm not trying to hate on the player. I'm not. I'm not. From what you've watched this with me, Boy 10. You've been here since the start of the stream. It's been 5 minutes. Nat Star can back me up on this. We have not seen. I think I only saw one forward pass. That's all I saw. And obviously, you can't take everything from the stream, but it gives you an idea about the player. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any forward passes from him. I'll be real.
And with forward passing, it's got to be incisive as well. Because if you
Mm.
play it to either side, but it's technically forward, do you know what I'm saying? Are you really going to count that? It's a simple
Yeah.
pass, isn't it? It's a pass that you could make. It's a pass that I could make. I'm talking about the ones where if you're in the six, if you're playing that role, can you
Mm.
spray it like Xabi Alonso used to do, or anywhere near that level? Anywhere near. For me, I don't see Zubimendi ever doing that. I've not seen him do it like that. He's just a tidy player that looks after the ball. And let's be real, he doesn't. He didn't even do what Santi Cazorla used to do in it for us. He
Yeah.
was R6, but could play
Yeah.
number 10 as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He used to
But
play it
Santi
forward.
was like an all round, didn't it? Like he was an
Yeah,
all round.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But he was like an
2-footed,
all round.
like yeah, both footed, like
Beautiful football.
madness.
Beautiful
Madness.
football,
And set
man.
pieces as well. And set
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
Pens, like he could do the
Yeah.
lot, mate.
Carry
He
the
was just
ball.
small. That was it.
Yeah, that was his
Yeah.
only problem. But like carry the ball, he's got the incisive pass, like you said, that through an eye of a needle, right? That's what it
Yeah,
the
yeah,
eye
yeah,
of a
yeah.
needle. Do you know
Or
what I'm
even that
saying?
long one that Xabi Alonso used to do. Gerard Scholes, we've seen them kind of mad. Even Paddy V, bro. Even Patrick Vieira used to spray that long ball here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it was along the ground or over the top, whether like TT running onto it, Perez, or maybe Freddie Lundberg more so because he was more the in
Yeah.
behind
Freddie in it.
kind of winger, yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
Perez liked to
Yeah.
come like short and all of that and all
Facts.
that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like
Facts, man. Let's get to this. Boy 10, listen, we're not comparing him to Javi Alonso and Santi. These two, come on, man, they're nowhere near. But like, we're just
not like
seeing
that, no.
from what we saw, we haven't seen a lot of forward passes. That's all we're saying. We haven't seen a lot of forward passes for now. For now. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. But I can tell you two good things about him, yeah. His movement is good and he's got long passes. I'll give him that. Long passes, yes.
Mm.
Don't know who's gonna give the long passes to at Arsenal, but whatever. That's a
It's probably
conversation for another day.
probably Saka, Martinelli,
Yeah,
maybe those
true,
kinds of
true.
players. Maybe Marino if he's playing up front. That's about it.
Mm.
Yeah, but we don't have an outlet like we should do. Like we don't have an Ivan Toney. We don't have a Dovbyk. We don't have a Sorloth.
So,
You know, them kinds of players, in it. Do you know what I mean? And obviously Gyökeres, like, forget about it. Like, you know what I mean?
fact.
So this is where we're at.
Unfortunately. Okay. Okay, good
Got a bit,
reflex. So he's
got a
got.
bit
I'm
crunchy.
guessing he's got a set piece. Okay, he was defending in this. Is that him running with the ball? That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, for Spain as
We need
well.
that.
For Spain, yeah.
We need that. We need that kind of pace. We do need that. Okay. Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He's got good feet. He's got
Yeah.
good feet.
But
What's
hang
your
on,
thoughts, Nat?
hang on. That clip where he's on the ball for Spain, I think some of these clips are in the Euro final, I believe. I think some of the
Yeah,
clips are from
probably.
the
Yeah.
Euro final. Yeah. But again, the reason why, even Guns was saying at the time, because I had his stream on in the background while I was watching the game, he was like, you know, don't think England are going to win because Rodri came off injured. Do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi's a good player, and he's there to look after the ball, innit? Give it to the Olmos. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it to Lamine Yamal. And then, you know, you've got Morata there as a target, Azoyabal, Dani Olmo. And then you have Nico Williams doing the in-behind P&P thing. And he scored, didn't it? He scored in the final. So it's just like, he's there to look after the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And he does it well. He does it well. But is he going to set the Premier League alight?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I'm not convinced, man.
Listen, can we be real? Yeah, can we be real? First of all, the Premier League's too fast. You know you ain't got time on the ball like that. Did you guys see Tielemans? Yeah, he put out a video on Insta. I think, I don't know if anyone saw it, but he had a camera playing. He played with a camera. Do you know what I'm saying? A GoPro, I think, something like that. But the pace of the Premier League, like, you do not have time on the ball. But that goes to show, that's why you get the money. That's why you get the big bucks. If you want time on the ball, you can go. There's Spain, there's Italy. You can go there, have time on the ball. You come to the Premier League, you need to be fast. You need to be fast. Or you need to be mad techie like De Bruyne. De Bruyne, as soon as he got the ball, he already knows who he's going to pass to. He's got vision. You either have vision or you're fast. Now you pick. I don't know about Zubimendi. He's not the fastest. He's not the fastest from what I can see. I mean, he is a bit mobile than the usual players that we sign, right? But what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Nats?
Yeah, my
From what
thing
we
is,
saw, like,
yeah. My thing with Zubimendi is, I don't think he's going to adapt to the Premier League like people think. Not in a year, because remember back in the day, we had players that, like, high tech level players that struggled in multiple positions. Like, other than Gilberto Silva, that I could think of, like, Patrick Vieira was quality, but again, he was young, innit? You know, he had that physicality, he could adapt. But Gilberto, like, don't get me wrong, like, what, 6'2", whatever, strong, but he wasn't the most mobile for his size, innit? But he had to hit the ground running. But other than that goal against Middlesbrough, it was like the second game of the Invincible season. But even then, it wasn't easy. Like, you have to really, like, graft. But I agree with you, man. Like, this Premier League, tech level, it's one of the worst in Europe, isn't it? Like
in the top five.
Yeah, easily, definitely, for sure. But, like, technically, it is poor, isn't it? When you've got Garnachas, when you've got Donku, like Jeremy Doku and all of that, when you got fucking Trashmas, when you got Brennan Johnson, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an absolute horror state of affairs. But for me, bro, like, in this league, if you don't have P&P, you have to be mad techie. And the one thing this league is still great at is like the pressure, the closing down, the defensive pressure, whether it's high line, mid or low block, it doesn't matter, innit? And back in the day, it was more park the bus or high pressure. That was it, really. Do you know what I'm saying? And the mid block was considered the balance. We never really had a thing for it because we didn't need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But remember watching the Premier League 20 years ago, innit? 10, 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have the time that you had in La Liga, Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, even the fucking Eredivisie and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Portuguese Liga. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still the same today. It's just the tech is a lot lower across the board because it's modern football. So the one thing the Premier League you can kind of give credit for is defensive pressure. I think defensively everyone's got worse, but applying the pressure to the ball carrier, ball possessor, like we still do it better than any other league on the planet as a whole. So whether you're Brighton, Brentford, even newly promoted teams like Burnley have been doing it. You know, like I know Stoke, for example, more like part of the bus. You know, Norwich were kind of but you know what I'm saying? Like across all the Premier League teams, Leeds is probably the best example because now they're promoted. Always high line for life.
Deals
with a little bit of with a bit of a space. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's it's like. But Leeds stayed in the Premier League probably longer than they should have done. They went back down and now they're back up. And I believe they're here to stay for a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit like Bournemouth, maybe even longer. Like we'll have to see, bro. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man.
Boyton is saying now facts, bro, facts, and you can see even big up Coley. Coley's saying, you know, Bull, bro. He's talking about you here. He's talking about you. Look.
Much appreciated.
The Premier League has changed. The Premier League has changed. But now, like I said, this is my thoughts on it. I think you need to be either mad techie or fast. You're either fast or mad techie. And I hope that this player has that kind of football. I hope that this player has that kind of vision. I really do. But Boyten is saying Zubimendi is perfect for us. You like Zubimendi, don't you, Boyten? I'm less concerned what Arteta does with the player and more concerned with simply getting the player. Yeah. No. I think we got him. Boy 10. Who else is in the race? I didn't see anybody else in the race for Zubimendi. I know that there was teams like last season and season before and before this that were
Liverpool,
in the race.
Barca, those kind of teams.
Real Madrid.
Maybe a Bayern Munich, but yeah, Real Madrid.
But now I can't see anyone that's in the race. So don't worry. Arsenal gonna get it done. Trust me. No pressure, zero pressure. You know that Arsenal ball out when it comes to zero pressure. You know that.
Yeah, but, no bidding wars and all of that. Yeah, all of them.
No bidding wars. You know we're getting the player. Boyton saying, here's the thing with Zubimendi in the team. Odegaard has nowhere to hide. Zubimendi will be able to build from deep. But can we be honest? Partey's been building for deep. So we can't really say that, Boyton. Partey has been building.
He's doing it for time as well. Not even 100% fit on top of that. So whether Zubimendi's fully fit or not, like especially when he's on 70, 60, 50%, with the way Arteta's managing this side, running them into the ground, like can he still do it? Can he move at that pace? Because bearing in mind, whether you're 100% fit or not, you still have to adapt in it. And if you've got less energy, you have to adapt even more. You got to move the ball quicker or be in a position where like you can get away from that sort of teams that play the higher line, the front line, Gingham press, whatever you want to call it, or the teams that play the mid block, where a bit like basketball, innit? Like where they'll let you get to the halfway line, innit? But once you are in and around that and cross the halfway line, that's when they're on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is why we struggle in it against mid block, and then obviously with low block, we can't break them down, innit? We can't find that either needle pass because Erdegaard. He plays one wicked pass in one game and everything's all forgotten. Even though he's been hiding for most of it, he plays that one pass. Remember Brentford, didn't it? When we lost to lost to Brentford.
It just looks so beautiful. The thing is that when his pass gets
it was Bournemouth. Sorry, it was it was Bournemouth, innit? Sorry, my bad. It wasn't Brentford. We drew to Brentford. It was Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah. He got one assist and too many people forgot about that shit show of a performance.
Facts.
I was at that game, bro. I was at that game. It was a joke. Like, brother, like it
is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna move on. We're gonna have to because we're gonna be jumping on Shane's stream right now. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Of course, Shaq, big up to you, my friend. He's quicker and more technical than Moreno. That's what we said. That's what we said at the start of the stream, obviously. And you've got a point, bro. Because if Moreno's playing in this team, I'll be real, I don't want to ever see him in that midfield ever again. At all. At all. Move into striker. Do whatever you want with that player. Don't ever put him in that midfield. I'm sorry, I don't want to see him again. But yeah, Zubimendi is more press resistant. Oof, press resistant.
Oh, that's another buzzword, isn't it?
Yeah, no. Press resistant. That's what they used to tell us about Rice. That's what they used to tell us about Rice. Yeah, press resistant, innit?
Yeah.
Listen,
to be fair, like Rance called it. He called it straight with Declan Rice on the press resistant, and it's hard to argue it. It's hard to argue that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's good at carrying the ball. He's great defensively. Set pieces, you can add that to the list. But yeah, when he's on the ball with pressure, 2-3 man around him, pause, like it's a totally different game. It's a totally different level you're playing at. Do you know what I'm saying? And PSG showed that, innit?
Yeah, true. Nah, even Zubimendi, he is. I understand the press resistant, boy, Tanny. I think he is. I agree with you on that one. I'll be real. I do agree with you on that one. I said long balls, press resistant, buzzword, and movement. I like his movement, bro. He's got good movement. Quite an intelligent player, to be honest. But that's the thing. In the Premier League, do you have that time to even think to move, which way to move? Because I've seen players that were balling out in other leagues when they came to this league. Yeah. Anyway, man. Yeah. I've seen MLS build from the back, but more than party. No, boy 10. No.
Nah, it's not the same.
MLS carries the ball. We're talking build up. We're talking breaking the lines. MLS usually carries the ball.
You know what MLS does, yeah? He does similar to what Saka does, but from that inverted left back, innit?
From that inverted.
Because he's a midfielder, because we know he's a left 8, yeah? What Miles Lewis-Skelly does is he shields the ball because he's strong for a man of his size, height, and all of that. So what was he? Is he like 5'9", 5'10"? Because that's my height, innit? But he's just not as big as me because I used to play rugby in it and all that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and the jeans as well. Like, shout out to Pops and all that and Mumsy, yeah. But at the same time, right? He's strong. He's a strong kid. But at PSG, obviously, we watched the game in the away leg at PSG. He shat himself, bruv. More than Pillowfoot. Pillowfoot was just he was already waving the white flag. He was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not even scared anymore. I'm just accepting my fate. Whereas with Miles Lewis-Skelly, it was like deer in headlights. But we know he can look after the ball well, but he doesn't build it up. There's a difference between looking after the ball well, which is what Saka does from out wide.
And carrying it.
And then carrying it.
Yeah. Or building up. It's just different. It's different.
He does what Saka does from a different position. From a different part of the pitch for the most. That's the comparison, not what Thomas Partey does, what Zubimendi, from what we've seen, even with these clips now. What is it? It's been, 6-7 minutes already?
True.
So.
Hey, listen, big up people, big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to have to, unfortunately, we don't have the time. We're going to have to not redirect. We have to move on to Shane's stream. It's going to start. Probably started already. It's been 3 minutes. BBK, big up to you, my friend. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You get me? Big up, man. Big up. We're gonna have to move on. Unfortunately, that was so quick. That was the quickest 45 minutes ever. But yeah, Nats, what you got coming up, man? What you got coming up?
Yeah, no, big up for having me on your stream. You know, much appreciated as always. Yeah, I've got a stream on Saturday. So that'll be just a preview to the Newcastle game. You know, the second v third kind of. And obviously we've got City breathing down our necks as well. And then on the Sunday, day of the game, there'll be a match reaction, like a few hours, a couple of, like after the game, basically, like before. I'm going to keep that shit going. And then, there'll probably be a stream on Tuesday, and it will probably have a lot to do with the Newcastle game because I don't think we're going to win. I reckon we lose that because Newcastle, they're already in Europe because they won the League Cup. but they're in a strong position to get Champions League football as well. So they've already had a successful season, so they don't have the pressure that we do. Yeah, big up BBK Sports, yeah? Big up. Yeah, Natster Official, YouTube, Instagram, like, subscribe, follow my thing if you want. And heads up onto the next, innit? You know what I'm saying? So,
heads up onto the next.
Yeah. Apologies if I went on for a bit long, because obviously, like, got to go on Shane's stream and all that. No worries, bro. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's gone quick, but I've enjoyed every single minute, and I'm sure we're gonna have. If you want to be on my stream, just very quickly, Rashid, if you want to be on my stream, just let me know. Yeah. I'll give you the link, no problem, and I'll put the link in the chat anyway.
No problem. On Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday evening, I believe, if you can make it. If not, no worries, bro. We'll sort something out.
All right. Soon come. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. We're out, people. Yeah. Peace and love to every one of you. Yeah. Peace and love to every one of you.
Peace.
We're out.